based on what DM Leila mentioned a while ago in her lecture, so why is it so important for you to plug in the system? Give me four main core things that you need to do by plugging in the system. Anybody? What's the core four things that you why it's so necessary or it's so important for us to succeed and follow that core system?
Learning and
Learning, no.
growing.
No, I want the four steps.
Oh, the four steps.
A core.
No, that's Leila. She just mentioned it. That's her last part of her lecture. Anybody listen to her? That's what's the system that can lead us towards
You have
success.
to use the tools.
Okay, and what are? Give me the four.
Okay, the first one is
Zoom.
Okay, I can tell you from the bottom. Okay, so attend Success Academy, one day seminar. What else?
Center meetings.
Center meetings.
Zoom.
And the first one, yeah, plug in the system, right? So plug in the system, you can, what you're gonna do, like she mentioned everything there, right? So there's like online, offline meetings that you can check. We have channel atomy and so on and so forth. So those are the basic and so important when we talk about atomy system. We cannot succeed or move up to the next level without understanding and plugging in the system. And today, why you are here, why we're here, this is a center system. A lot of us, we try to be self-righteous and we try to prove to ourselves that we know everything. If you think that you know already the system, so you should not be here, as what she said, right? That's why in Atomy, education is a continuous form towards success. We cannot get the exact complete information in one sitting. You might say, oh, Ruben, this is already my 10 times attending the meeting. I heard over and over the speaker keep telling me over and over and over. And yet, we are still not even in the mastership. So therefore, we didn't absorb yet all the lecture of our lecturer. So until one day, we got and reached the top of the compensation plan, and then you can say you can take over and replace the lecturer and speaker in front of us. And that's the time you're gonna say you replicate exactly what the teacher or the lecturer are saying. So that's the reason why it's so important to understand. So Ruben, what is the key component for us to understand and the tips that in general we can build? I'm gonna say it again. We got to learn how to set our own goals, which is everyone saying it from the foundation. Leila said, before the year will end, are you gonna stay home one day and then focus on yourself? Do it as your own motivational factor that go in one corner, meditate it, and how you envision 2026. Would you like to keep your 2025 the same thing 2026? I'm telling you, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Thank God for 2025, but I don't want 2025 to be my 2026.
Yeah.
I thank God for the process. I thank God for the journey. I thank God how I learned along the road towards my journey, 2025. But 2026, I will look that as my experience. And I will never it wanting to stay at the same level and focus.
Yeah.
I want to move up to my higher level 2026. So it's so important to collaborate by learning and study and work with your team or your partners. So Ruben, what about if I can't and I can't find? And that's the reason why we have the marketing plan, which she mentioned a while ago. And what you're gonna do? Test the water. Don't be afraid. When your sponsor will tell you, run for the challenge. Test the water. Test yourself. You don't know what and something's waiting during the process of your challenge. When she tell you, go and build because she wants you to grow. When she tell you, go do the 2 weeks challenge, go out and do for 100, you never know. You're gonna find the right one there. The pearl, she said, not talaba, but the real pearl, right? So it's so important to go and jump and test the water. You never know. The real pearl is there. not the talaba. If talaba, just eat it, okay? Now let's talk about the real tips here. Number one, when we talk about the real tip here, why you're doing Arumi? Because you want a residual income. You want a passive income. That's exactly what it is. Every one of you here today, you want to understand the real dollars. And that's the reason why you're here. Because if it's only product, you won't be here, correct? If we just love the product, let's get real. We won't be here, right?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
just stay home.
Yeah.
I enjoy the product. I just use my product. I look so good. Look at me. I'm 70. I'm 80, but I look 40. Oh, by the way, anybody at gala night last Saturday? Raise hand if you're at gala night. There you go. Did anybody observe our crown master, a 70-plus-year-old, but dancing?
She
like
look
this?
hot, yeah, all night.
Anybody?
Yeah, active,
A 70-plus, when she starts dancing and moving,
non-stop.
myself. Oh man, she danced like 30 years old.
Can't keep up with her.
Why? Because of the absolute quality product.
Yes.
She enjoyed it. She used it. She turned out to be the product of the products.
Yeah.
And that's what should be. We don't want only to become literally here as a consumers, but the product of the products. And that's the reason why we are here. And we want to understand more deeper. So what is the tipping point? What do you understand by tip? Tip is the ceiling. But we use the word tipping, but it's the ceiling. So means to say the starting point. But you can overpass after the tip. So that's the reason why, Ruben, it's so hard right away to get into $100,000 a month. It won't be easy. Anybody who retires here, don't raise your hands, okay? So anyone, those of you who retire, don't raise your hands, please. I beg you, right? But of course, you know the day that you retired, that's your tipping point. That's goodbye punot, no more. This is it, hanggang kamatayan. And this is what it is. When you retire, you already finished your point of view when you were working as an employee, and you reach to a certain level that no more work for you except goodbye. And we just need to start living day by day until we exit from this world. But the day you retire, you reach your tip. How much did you get from the company? Let's be real. Was it 50,000? Was it 60,000? Was it 70,000? Was it 20,000 or 2,000 or 100 or 200? Right? That's reality. That's what I'm trying to say. Now in Atomy, I'm not telling you right away to get the $100,000. You start the tip point. So Ruben, what is the tip point? Just be diamond. And Auto Diamond, it won't just go there magically, but you got to build a 2-power line, a 2-leg, one on your left and one on your right. So when you start building a leg, one on your left, one on your right, all you have to do to understand how you can penetrate and work with that income by just getting and building 2 legs, A and B, 1 and 2. And when you build A and B, 1 and